There are moments on screen that feel almost too real to be scripted, the kind that make you pause, rewind, and smile without even realizing it. That's exactly what happened when Shen Yu and Dylan Wang appeared together in the Season 4. What started as a simple reunion quickly turned into a series of unforgettable interactions that fans couldn't stop talking about. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was something softer, warmer, and undeniably genuine. From the very first episode, the energy between them felt different. There was no need for dramatic music or forced storylines. Their chemistry unfolded naturally in quiet glances and playful conversations. When Shen Yu arrived, her presence immediately lit up the atmosphere. But it was Dylan Wang's subtle reaction that caught everyone's attention. His expression softened, his voice gentler, and for a brief moment, it felt like time folded back to when they first captured hearts in Meteor Garden. Fans who had followed their journey knew exactly what they were witnessing, something familiar yet somehow deeper. One of the sweetest moments came during a simple daily task. The cast was busy managing the inn, juggling responsibilities and trying to keep everything running smoothly. Shen Yu, ever so focused, found herself struggling with a task that required both precision and patience. Before she could even ask for help, Dylan was already there. He didn't make a big show of it. No grand gestures, no teasing remarks, just quiet assistance guiding her hands, explaining things calmly. It was in that silence, in the ease of their interaction, that fans saw something special. It wasn't about helping. It was about understanding without words. Their conversations carried a similar warmth. Unlike typical variety show banter, their exchanges felt personal, almost like fragments of a private language only they understood. There were moments when Shen Yu would say something simple, and Dylan would respond with a look instead of words. A look that carried familiarity, comfort, and a hint of something unspoken. It's these small, almost invisible details that fueled the growing belief among fans that their bond goes beyond ordinary friendship. Another unforgettable scene unfolded during a quiet evening at the inn. The day had been long, filled with laughter, challenges, and the usual chaos that comes with running a shared space. As the night settled in, the atmosphere softened. Shen Yu sat quietly, lost in thought, while Dylan lingered nearby. Instead of breaking the silence, he chose to sit with her, matching her calm energy. It wasn't dramatic or loud. It was simply two people sharing a moment of peace. And somehow that simplicity spoke volumes. Of course, their playful side wasn't missing either. There were moments of teasing that reminded fans of their earlier dynamic. Dylan's light jokes, Shen Yu's shy but quick-witted responses. It all felt effortless. At one point, he playfully challenged her during a task, only to end up laughing at himself when she surprised him. The laughter they shared didn't feel staged. It was spontaneous, genuine, and contagious. Watching them, you couldn't help but feel like you were witnessing two people who truly enjoy each other's company. What makes their chemistry so captivating is the balance they maintain. Shen Yu brings a softness that feels grounding, while Dylan adds a layer of confidence and playfulness. Together, they create a dynamic that feels both comforting and exciting. It's not overwhelming or overly dramatic. It's steady, warm, and real. In a world where on-screen relationships often feel exaggerated, their connection stands out precisely because of its authenticity. Fans were especially moved by the moments when Dylan showed quiet care for Shen Yu. Whether it was making sure she was comfortable, checking in on her during stressful tasks, or simply staying close without drawing attention. His actions spoke louder than any words could. There's something incredibly touching about care that isn't performed for the camera but happens naturally, almost instinctively. Shen Yu, on the other hand, responded in ways that revealed her own affection. Her smiles around him felt brighter, her laughter more relaxed. There were moments when she would glance at him unconsciously, as if seeking reassurance or simply enjoying his presence. These subtle reactions didn't go unnoticed by fans, who quickly began compiling clips and sharing their favorite DyShen moments across social media. The nostalgia factor also played a huge role in how these moments were received. For many fans, Shen Yu and Dylan Wang represent a cherished chapter in their lives, a time when Meteor Garden dominated screens and hearts worldwide. Seeing them together again in the Season 4 felt like reconnecting with a beloved story, but with a new layer of maturity and depth. They weren't just reliving the past. They were creating something new, something even more meaningful. One particularly touching interaction happened when the cast reflected on their journeys. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Shen Yu shared her thoughts about growth and change. Dylan listened quietly, his usual playful demeanor replaced by something more serious, more attentive. When he responded, his words were simple but sincere, offering encouragement without overshadowing her moment. It was a reminder that beneath all the teasing and laughter, there's a foundation of respect and genuine care between them. As the episodes progressed, it became clear that their connection wasn't fading, it was evolving. Each interaction added another layer to their dynamic, making it richer and more compelling. Fans began to notice patterns. The way Dylan would instinctively look for Shen Yu in a crowd, the way she would relax when he was nearby, the way their conversations flowed without effort. These weren't isolated moments. They were part of a consistent, undeniable chemistry. Their shared history also adds depth to every interaction. Having worked together before, they carry a sense of familiarity that can't be manufactured. They know each other's rhythms, their strengths, their quirks. This understanding allows them to interact in a way that feels natural and unforced, creating moments that resonate deeply with viewers. Perhaps what makes their sweetest moments truly special is how relatable they feel. There's no need for grand declarations or dramatic confessions. Instead, their connection is built on small, everyday gestures, the kind that often go unnoticed but mean the most. It's in the way Dylan adjusts something for Shen Yu without being asked, or the way she smiles at him after a long day. These are the moments that linger, the ones that fans replay not because they're dramatic, but because they're real. As the in-season 4 continues to unfold, one thing remains certain. The magic between Shen Yu and Dylan Wang isn't just a memory, it's a living, evolving connection that continues to captivate audiences. Whether it's through laughter, quiet support, or shared silence, their chemistry tells a story that doesn't need words to be understood. And maybe that's what makes it so powerful. In a world filled with noise and spectacle, their bond is a reminder that sometimes the sweetest moments are the simplest ones, the ones that feel real, effortless, and true.